Ada, welcome to my channel, or welcome back, and this is my husband Cedric. And today we're showing you guys what we're packing in our hospital bag because I am now 37 weeks and a few days. So we already know that in 2 weeks I will be going in for my C-section. So we wanted to show you guys what we were packing, and we tried to pack it as like minimalist as possible because we really didn't want to be taking like a bunch of stuff to the hospital that we likely wouldn't use and then having to drag it all back. Yep. So we're just going to show you guys. I mean, obviously everyone packs their hospital bag different, so these are just some ideas of things that you could pack. But if you find that you need something else, or you just want to take something else, that is totally up to you guys. So let's get started.
And I just real quick want to show off our hospital bag.
Yes. It has llamas.
There we go.
And it has a super minty green inside. The first thing that I will show you guys are my slippers that I am taking. And I got these because they have the hard bottoms, and I will be able to wear these into the hospital when we go for our C-section, because we actually have to be there at like 5:30 in the morning on a Monday. So I want to wear, you know, comfortable shoes, and you can also, you know, I can wear these in the hospital so that my feet are not cold when I'm walking around, because those anti-slip socks they have just are not it.
No, they're usually pretty thin.
Yeah, they're pretty thin, and they're not my favorite.
Yeah. So
I got these, and they're super cute because, I don't know, they gave me like Christmassy theme with the black and red kind of colors.
I forgot to bring mine out here, but I also have some kind of like, you know.
Yeah, he also got slippers.
Yeah, but they're just, mine are gonna be strictly for like when we're actually inside the room, just because I don't want to wear, you know, my regular shoes the entire time and whatnot. So it's just more for comfort. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then these are like my kind of worn out flip flops. So instead of going out and buying, you know, some new sandals or something, I'm just going to use these as my shower shoes. I don't ever go barefoot in any shower that is not my shower. And it's just because you want to believe that it's clean, but you never know. And in a hospital setting, you want shower shoes because, I don't know about you guys, but I know hospitals have some very strange things lurking all around. So shower shoes, definitely bring shower shoes. Even if you only shower once while you're there, you want shower shoes. Okay. So next, I have our bag of toiletries. There are a couple things missing, like toothbrush, and I think just our toothbrushes. Oh, and hairbrush.
Yeah. Toothbrush
and hairbrush. Those are the only things missing because there are things that we're going to pack the last minute because we're still using them. Yep. So I do have my little vitamin container in here with a prenatal vitamin for the 2 days that I will be in there, along with the vitamin D that I take, and then 2 fiber gummies, and then it does have some nip cream in there in the event that I need that. I did get this because it was cheap. I was going to get the one specifically for lips, but this is just the cocoa butter healing jelly Vaseline, and this is basically just going to be what I use as like chapstick so that my lips don't get chappy.
Yeah, because it's already been pretty dry down here, so It's only going to get worse.
And then we just grabbed these
travel size deodorants.
Yeah, travel size. These are not what we normally use.
No.
But we just grabbed these because they were cheap and small.
Yeah.
So just little travel deodorants.
And all of this is basically bought with the intention that, like, if, you know, afterwards when we get back, you know, to our home setting.
I mean, we can probably just throw a lot of this stuff away there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's basically like a use and discard kind of function. So
yeah,
it was all cheap. We didn't splurge a whole lot on any of this. Obviously, there's, you know, the small items, but we're just like, okay, we just don't want to bring all of our stuff, because then, you know, it's like when you go on vacation, you know, one of the things you dread when you get back from vacation is putting back all your stuff that you had to put in. Yeah. So yeah, just to avoid that, we're like, all right, cool, let's just get travel size stuff.
Yeah. This next thing is toothpaste, and we will be taking children's toothpaste because our children have an abundance of these little ones from their dentist.
Yeah.
So instead of purchasing a new one of, you know, the travel size of what we use as toothpaste, we just are taking one of theirs. It works the same.
Yeah.
And then, what is this? And then we just have this, the coconut balm for just like dry skin, anything like that while we're in the hospital. We also have that on top of the Vaseline.
Yeah.
More lotion if we need lotion. Hospitals sometimes can be very dry. And then we're just going to use this baby wash that we got as a sample thing. We're just going to use this as our body wash in the hospital because, like I said, we're only going to be there for like 2 days. So we don't need a lot, and we're not going to use this on our baby only because we have a very specific body wash that we use on our children.
Yeah.
So we're just going to use this one so we can get it used up and toss it. Let's see. Then we're gonna it's kind of the same thing. This is not what we normally use, but we're gonna use these sample packs of shampoo and conditioner while we're in the hospital, just so we can toss it and not have to drag it back home. And then we did get these 2 face masks to do while we are there after, you know, I have my C-section and we're just relaxing in the room. We can do little face masks together as just like a self-care after birth. I think we did have, oh, I do have, where'd they go? The face wipes.
Oh, right.
I was gonna bring some of my face wash in like a small like travel bottle, but honestly, I ended up just getting these Kroger brand fragrance-free face wipes because I don't know, like I just feel like I'm not going to want to stand over a sink after having a C-section and wash my face and do like the whole normal skin routine that I do. So I just got these. I don't think my skin is gonna care for 2 days if I'm just wiping it with wipes. Normally I wouldn't purchase these, but like I said, 2 days, we can just use these so that our faces are at least clean.
Yep.
So super easy type of thing.
So right here, this is literally just a little pod of my pajama pants.
Yeah, we're packing everything in pods to kind of keep it nice and organized.
But I'm probably actually, because I'm pretty sure this is my shirt.
No, that's your baby skin to skin shirt.
Yeah, well, but that's what I'm saying. This is
Yes.
my, so this is
You can show that.
Yeah. So this right here is one of the items off of our registry that a friend of mine actually purchased for us, or well, I guess for me, but you know, for us. And you know, it's a nice little shirt for a little skin to skin time with baby.
Yeah, you can take this, it's Velcro, and this is actually super soft material. It's super soft and stretchy, but like he can put this on in the hospital and then he'll be able to, you know, put baby against his skin and then close it back up and hold baby, you know, next to his skin without being completely exposed, shirtless, you know, in the room. Yep.
So I'm actually probably gonna slide this in here in this pod with these pants for the moment. Probably I'm gonna repack it to make it a little bit more neater, but just for right now, just so y'all can see. Right here, what else we got? Look at that, more pants. This is just another pod of my clothes. Got some pants, some shirts, some underwear, some socks, I believe. Once that's a night shirt, but yeah, just more clothes basically. It's like, and so these are basically our outfits that we're gonna have for, you know, our 2-day stay there, hopefully. And I think those should be yours.
Yeah, I think all of my stuff, it fits in this pod because I'm not bringing a whole lot.
That's right, those are yours.
This I'm actually going to switch out with a different shirt. I did originally pack this tank top for my like coming home outfit, but I found a different shirt that I liked better to go with these pants. And the pants that I have for like, you know, coming home in are just these super festive holiday leggings, and it's just because they're super stretchy and, you know, they fit high enough to where they're not going to bother my C-section incision, and they're just super comfortable. They're also, I think, they're slightly larger than the size that I would normally get, so they're gonna fit comfortably and not too tight. Then I have 2 pairs. I packed 2 pairs of, which ones are these? Hold on. Doesn't matter. I will put the brand, okay, is this, yeah, I packed 2 pair of the Depends adults underwear. They're super stretchy. These ones are in, I think, size medium large maybe. But I'm packing 2 pairs of these because I don't like the mesh underwear that they give you with the ginormous pad, and when I go home, I really want to go home comfortably and not have to worry about like the pads slipping or anything like that. So I will be wearing at least one of these home, and then probably one of them while I am there, just because, like I said, I don't really like the mesh panties they have. So I am packing 2 of these. I'm not packing a whole lot just because I don't feel like packing a whole lot. Then I have one of my dresses that are easy to nurse in because it unbuttons fully down the front. It's super stretchy and comfortable. And then I have a couple of nursing tank tops in here and another kind of nightgown type outfit if I choose to wear. Oh wait, no, that's a robe. Disregard. So I have a couple of nursing tank tops in here just because I don't think I'm going to take a nursing bra. I just feel like I want to be more comfortable in just a tank top. And then I also have this really nice kind of stretchy soft robe to wear, just so, you know, I can be covered up but still just wear like the nursing tank top and probably just like, you know, the panties underneath while I am there. And then I have 2 pairs of socks. One is kind of a festive holiday sock, and then the other one has pink donuts on it. Leave me alone.
Now for the fun pod.
That's the baby's pod.
Yeah. So right here in our baby's clothes pod, we've got something that y'all probably have seen if y'all watch some of our other videos. Got the onesie here with the peanut butter jelly and all the different jams.
This one, it's 0 to 3, but we're bringing some newborn, and then we're also bringing 0 to 3 because we don't know how big he's going to come out.
Yep.
Because, you know, they've already told us that he's measuring 2 weeks ahead, so we want to make sure in the event that he doesn't fit his newborn clothes that we're bringing for his going home outfit, that he at least has something to go home in.
Yep. And here we've got a nice little passy. Here we got a nice little sleep shirt.
Yeah, this is just a little outfit for him to wear while we're in the hospital. It's got the stretchy bottom to be able to easily change him.
Yep. All right. And then here we have another newborn size onesie with some hedgehogs and some treats.
Yes.
All right. Oh, okay. I gotta show up this one. So, when we got this, yeah, it says this was a newborn size onesie. However,
it's very large.
Yeah,
it's very large compared to other newborn ones.
Yeah, like some of our other newborns, and you might even be able to see it in the camera. Like, this don't look quite like a newborn.
It's very big,
but
for newborn.
So, and if y'all can't see, it's got the little Cloud 9 little symbols on it. But yeah, so, and I mean, we got this a little while back in anticipation.
Yeah, and we have
Here, passing.
it's jumbled in there somewhere.
Oh.
We have this outfit in the event that he fits newborn as a possible coming home outfit. It's some cute little striped panties with a little onesie with a Yeti on it that's wearing a little hat. A little lumberjack hat. This one, we don't know if he'll fit this one. But this was a custom thing, and this one we're bringing is a cute little Alice in Wonderland themed outfit. It has a little pants, and the reason we're bringing this is in the event that he fits it, it would be a super cute coming home outfit because his sister wore this when she was a baby. So if it fits him, you know, it'll be cute, and it'll be something that, you know, he would share with his sister. So just something sweet and, you know, what do you call that? It's a little memory thing.
Nostalgic.
Yeah. And then this is another outfit that is a possibility as a coming home, and that's because it's 0 to 3. So if he doesn't fit the newborn, then we have another little outfit, and it has like the hat and the little shirt that does the crossover buttons,
yep.
and then the little pants with the little fitsies. So we probably pack too much in way of children, you know, of like baby clothes, but we wanted to have, you know, kind of options, and it still fit in one pod.
Yep.
So he has a couple outfits to wear, you know, the days that we are there. And then he has, you know, some options for his coming home outfit. Things that we are packing that are not on camera are, we got 2 pillows that we're going to bring, along with like silky pillowcases, because I don't like the hospital's pillows, and their pillowcases are horrid. So we're gonna bring our own pillows with pillowcases on them, and then also we're each gonna bring our own blankets. I did make the baby a custom baby blanket, but after finishing it, I don't think we're going to bring it, because the weather, how it is right now, I don't anticipate him needing the blanket like I originally thought. Just because it hasn't been that cold.
Yeah. So
I don't want to take a blanket that, one, it's a custom blanket that I made for him. I don't want to take it to the hospital and something happened to it. So we're just gonna have it here ready for him when he comes home. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and then I mean the only other thing is, so we obviously have a bag for those.
Yes, we do. We have a bag for those things, and then we also have a bag for any of the little free extra things that they send you home with.
Yeah.
And we also have a snack bag that we packed full of like snacks.
Yep.
Just in case like we get hungry or anything like that in between when the hospital, you know, provides meals.
Yeah.
So I will also make a video after we get back from the hospital, kind of letting you guys know what we used and what we ended up not using from our hospital bag. Because I know like those videos are definitely helpful and kind of helping you decide what to pack and what not to pack. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe before you go so you don't miss when I upload my next video. Bye guys.
Bye.